Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 6.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
A ball and a strike now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jeff McNeil is the second out of the opening frame.
Alonso.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball
2-0 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Next up is Max Muncy. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the belt, kicks and deals. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he'll dive back in. Into the corner and slicing foul. Betts is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2-1. Here it is. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Now batting, J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's inside.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Up high, 2-1 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ramos. A 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped up. Muncy over to his left, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Jock Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6. Now shortstop, Corey Seager.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Stepping up now, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 8. The second
Next for
baseman.
the Dodgers, number 9. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario.
The shortstop, Amed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. And it's full now, 3-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw.
For the Dodgers, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Right side, but it's well foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the first pitch to him. Max Muncy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Count now a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
This is pulled into right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And this throw gets away from him.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in now, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a liner. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the back through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jock Peterson will be next. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Right fielder looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Seager, a runner at second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, number 9. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike two.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
This is a huge at bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off to the Mets,
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead to count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
On its way is pitch number 75. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here now the 2-2.
The count is full.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with two away. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. In there, 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 1. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first
So here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, D-Bro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Justin Wilson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Justin Wilson.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout. The 1-2 pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, number 9. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets nothing. Digging in, J.D. Davis. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Bellinger calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Two left for the Mets. They're down 4-0.
7th inning, Stretch.
Walker Lockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61, Walker Lockett.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there's out number 2. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Another payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're in front 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Marisnick. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike two. Line drive to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the stretch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
From the stretch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Go Larry.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. First and second now, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. he's looking locked in.
Peterson.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you.
Corey Seager will be next. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in once again, Will Smith. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just inside. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Brett Taylor.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Three runs already home here. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lays off, 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 40, Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
So now to the plate, Amed Rosario. 0-1 the count. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Looped out toward third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. Jacob deGrom struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now.